Chapter 16. A Race Against Time. Nancy began Chapter 16 with the weight of Crowley's completed will hidden safely beneath her bed and the old clock resting beside it. She had uncovered the truth, but now she had to protect it. The knock at her door the night before had made one thing painfully clear. Whoever was after the clock knew she had it, and they were growing bolder. Determined not to waste a moment, Nancy Drew set out early the next morning to visit the families Crowley had named in his will. She wanted them to know the truth, that Crowley had cared for them deeply and that his real wishes had been preserved. Her first stop was the Hoover home. Mrs. Hoover listened with trembling hands as Nancy explains what she had found, tears welling in her eyes at the thought of Crowley's kindness. From there, Nancy visited the Abbotts, the Turners, and the Carters. Each family reacted with a mixture of relief, gratitude, and disbelief. For the first time, Nancy felt the full weight of what she was fighting for, not just a mystery, but the futures of people Crowley had loved. But the danger was never far behind. At each home, Nancy noticed the same unsettling pattern: a car passing slowly down the street, the same dark shape behind the wheel. The watcher was tracking her route, waiting for the right moment to strike. Nancy's instincts sharpened. She needed to act quickly. By afternoon, she returned home with the plan. She would take the will directly to a trusted lawyer in town, someone who could verify its authenticity and ensure it was legally recognized. Once the will was in safe hands, the Tophams' claim to Crowley's fortune would crumble, and the families he cherished would finally receive what he intended. But as Nancy gathered the clock and prepared to leave, she heard the low rumble of an engine outside. She peeked through the curtains. The watcher's car was parked at the end of her driveway. This time, they weren't hiding. Nancy's pulse quickened, but her resolve only strengthened. She slipped the will into her bag, tucked the clock under her arm, and moved quietly toward the back door. If the watcher wanted to confront her, they would have to catch her first. Nancy Drew stepped into the yard, heart steady, mind sharp. She was running out of time, but she wasn't running away. The final pieces of the mystery were falling into place, and she was ready for whatever came next.